Our sister station in Minneapolis has been covering the unrest for days and requested help from West Michigan. 13 on your side's Cali Lichter traveled to the Twin Cities and is witnessing the protests and the response by ICE firsthand. Cali joins us live. And Cali, what is happening right now?
Juliet, we're here at the Whipple Federal Building. I'm going to move out of the way for a second so you can see what's going on behind me. So as you can see, there are protesters on the sidewalk on this side. The other side is the Whipple Federal Building. There are federal agents who have been lining up there occasionally to put people back onto the sidewalk as they kind of go further into the street. Just a few minutes ago, around 7 minutes ago, these federal agents said, if you do not move, we will start making arrests. They also said they will start deploying gas. At one point, there was something discharged from a weapon at the ground to kind of disperse these protesters. And I don't know if you can see through the fence, there's a big fence around the federal building right now. There are federal agents lining up, probably to come back into the street and kind of come face to face with the protesters, as has been happening all day, Juliet.
And Cali, you also spent some time in immigration court. Tell us what happens there.
Yeah, Juliet. So today in immigration court, we were in one judge's room for the afternoon. As you can see, I'm going to cut that short for a second. As you can see through the fence now, these federal agents are lining up as they are kind of going further into the street. This has kind of been the scene here at the federal building all day, kind of just, telling these protesters to go back onto the street. But while we were back in court, Juliet, getting back to that, there were 4 hearings before this judge in the afternoon after a lunch break. These were all for non-detained individuals. There was one individual who was around 10 years old, a little boy. His case was put on pause. It was pulled on hold while he is going through an asylum case in another court. And then there was 2 individuals who are now facing deportation after they failed to show up for their hearings. And if they are found because their attorneys have lost contact with them, one will be deported back to Venezuela and the other one will be deported back to Guatemala, Juliet.
And Cali Lichter will remain there in Minneapolis and provide coverage on those ICE protests in the Twin Cities.